With the Federal Reserve finally considering to raise rates 0.5 basis points up from the 0.25 that has been occurring, the S&P 500 isn't reacting too well, sitting at $405.67, down 0.64% currently as I'm making this video. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure to stay till the end of the video so you don't have to watch another update video here on YouTube. We will update you on everything that there is to update you on. All I ask in return is for a like, it's free, and for a subscribe. Let's get into the video. Now, the SPY broke below this parallel channel yesterday and came back up, retested it, and finally got rejected, and based today at that $404 level and 50 cents, which is the exact level we want to see before a touch on 400. If you break below 404, you're going to see that $400 level, and then anything below that, I think it's going to be confirmed that the SPY is going to target a new low and re-enter that bear market. Now, a ticker symbol we went over yesterday that was up 22,227% is actually a ticker symbol that Citadel Advisors LLC actually invested into on the order book, and it's also the ticker symbol that, you know, the NYSE said, fine, we won't delist you, but we're gonna drop your share price from $2,000 down to $9 a share, right where it was before that move. How many halts? Maybe one, just by the NYSE, and nothing crazy. It's not a volatility halt, but, you know, we'll let it run to 2,000, and then we'll let it drop another 22,000% back to $9. Now, I bet these two charts look pretty similar to you. Not only are the charts similar, but so are the ticker symbols. You have AMC overlaid in the orange over AMCX. AMCX is up 30% on the day, and both of these stocks run following one another, and you can tell just based off of the chart, the charts are basically identical. Every time AMCX runs, AMC runs, vice versa, and AMCX is up 30%. This just adds on the cycles that we have drawn out for AMC and where AMC is trading based off of the descending resistance that we've been in for 2 years, and now it is ripping off of it. AMC only up 2% on the day, but this is exactly why I told Discord today when I added more calls to my AMC position. We are also sitting on a very, very beautiful cycle period where AMC usually has a rip to the upside. We're getting 2 hammer candles right now, which is a good thing to see if you are going to spring to the upside off of this. I'm watching that $7 level. We already came up to $5.30, so I'm really watching 7 for the next level on AMC. We also have a few catalysts that we are going to talk about that are exactly in this time frame, one of them being the vote. Let me know if you guys got your proxy votes in email or paper. GameStop, honestly, not much to say here. I see GameStop ripping over the next few days. If AMC doesn't start, AMC is going to follow, but GameStop is looking completely solid. Moving on, touching on some Ortex numbers, 23.49% short interest on AMC. Utilization is still maxed out. The cost to borrow average sitting almost at 500% still, so they are paying 5 times their position just to borrow shares against AMC, and the max is at 705. As for APE, 6.77% short interest, utilization at 86%, and Ortex is finally not reporting that cost to borrow once again on APE. Now, AMC announced that they are going to have their Q4 earnings on February 28th, 2023. This is going to happen after market close on a Tuesday, and this is the earnings call for AMC. This is one of the catalysts that we have lined up in the cycle alongside the conversion and reverse split date. Implied volatility has gone crazy on AMC based off of the historical chart that leads back over to February of 2022. So be very, very careful when trading AMC because you are going to pay a little bit extra of premium when you buy these contracts. However, it is basically equaled out to calls to puts. Now, this could be institutions hedging based off of what's going to happen with the meeting. It could go one way or the other. And also based off of what's going to happen with the earnings. Is AMC going cash flow positive or are they still going negative? Also, day number 11, AMC on the threshold securities list. February 16th right here, AMC listed on the threshold securities list. This also may be day number 12, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Tuesday or Wednesday next week is going to be day number 13. For these fails to deliver, have to be forcefully covered on an open market. According to Stock Tracker, AMC has 0 shares available to borrow, and we are losing on the option chain 39,000 calls compared to 111,000 puts. The options chain for right after the reverse split conversion date is absolutely nuts for the calls and the puts. Honestly, more puts are being bet that AMC is going to drop after that conversion and split. The short exempts are pretty high still on AMC, with the short percentage still sitting at 65%, very high as well. Adam Aaron tweeted this today: AMC creativity at work, selling 20,000 Ant-Man popcorn helmets for $600,000 yesterday in just one day. If we did that every day, which we can't, not all movies of Ant-Man appeal with families, would be $220 million of annual revenue, more collectibles ahead with future movies. Great, fundamentally, this is very solid. They made $600K yesterday, but again, like he said, they can't do this because not every family likes Ant-Man or appeals to Ant-Man that the way these helmets sold. However, they can do this with a ton of other things. Top Gun Maverick, Avatar, things like that. Any sort of item people can hold for the movie that they like. Moving on, real quick guys, if you want to hit the link in the description to download Moomoo using your phone or computer, you're going to earn a free stock, and then once you deposit $100, you will get an extra 5 free stocks, and then $1,000, 15 free stocks on top of that. Not only that, but you're getting free level 2 order book data so you can see where whales load up and drop off shares. And also, if you're trading a smaller account, it's way better to trade options on here in my opinion because you get way further out strike prices. You get a customizable earnings calendar, your money's FDIC insured, and you have access to going long, going short, and trading options, and a ton of other benefits as well. So make sure to use my link in the comments or the description to go do so. GameStop has 550,000 shares available to borrow, with 60% of the free float right around being DRS'd. I remember it got there one time and then it dropped back to 45, so we will see what happens right now. Most recent fee of 15%, not looking too good for the fee on GameStop. However, we are winning on the option chain, about 13,000 calls compared to about 12,000 puts expiring in the money. Short exempts lowered a little bit, but I think that is just moving with the volume. Market makers are going to continue to stop the momentum. Speaking of that, Bed Bath & Beyond, 100,000 shares available to borrow at a most recent fee of 113%, and we are getting slaughtered on the option chain. Now, they have been dropping the fee on Bed Bath & Beyond even though there's not shares available to borrow, but take a look at the option chain. They did this because of how many calls were being bet for the expiration of February 17th. Over 510,000 call contracts. If they were to run in the money, everybody in this play would have been screwed. All short sellers, anybody going short through puts or just shorting shares in general would have been toast. These short exempts always stacked up on Bed Bath & Beyond, and essentially this is just a spring action waiting to explode until they can't hold it down anymore. Jeffrey Epstein told Fox Business the only thing worse than being called a pedophile is being called a hedge fund manager. Now this is probably aimed at JP Morgan for all of the stuff that's been going on with them. We covered it a little bit about the messages going back and forth, but he goes, the literal scum of the earth are the people on Wall Street who day in and day out rob you, the public, who have nothing by comparison with market manipulation fraud. Also, Jeffrey Epstein's documents with names of associates to be made public, which is going to be very, very interesting, and we're going to see all of the juicy stuff that comes out. Following that up, Binance to consider delisting all US-based cryptocurrencies, and Binance had secret access to a Silvergate bank account belonging to its purportedly independent US partner and transferred $400 million from the account to a trading firm managed by Binance CEO, and Reuters couldn't determine the reason for the transfers or whether any of the money belonged to Binance US customers. Touching on crypto, in a statement released today, the US Securities Exchange Commission has filed charges against the Terra founder CEO for fraud, and a UK government minister has suggested banks could sue the Bank of England. Grab your popcorn, the finger pointing has started. Now, we talked about the finger pointing way back when Robinhood and Citadel were doing it, and then recently when JP Morgan was doing it, and finally banks are about to go against banks. In my opinion, retail, anybody holding AMC and GameStop, just diamond handing, we are probably in the best position overall. Finally, to close out the video, there has been some confusion regarding AMC and APE shares outstanding, and if the proposals are approved, here's the deal. Current authorized AMC shares, 524 million. Vote to increase to 550. 9 million extra shares of Series A preferred, represented by 929 million apes. Therefore, after the conversion, APE will be completely gone on March 15th. Following that up, everything will be adjusted at the same exact time because you're voting on all of the proposals to happen at the same exact time. So if they do go through March 15th, you're going to see AMC at 10 times the share price. You have 10x less shares and no more APE. That is where we are going to be sitting. You guys let me know what you're voting down below. Let me know if you did get your proxy, and let me know what you thought of the video down below. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Get free stocks. It takes 2 minutes, guys. And also, I've had some family members do it where they're earning about $70 to $100 to $200, so it's literally free money, and it's an awesome platform as well. Also, guys, join the Discord down below so you don't miss another stock opportunity, and you can also follow my trades down there as well. Hopefully you found value out of the video. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.